You have the perfect image in your head, you type your prompt, you hit generate, but the result, the subject is too close, the background is messy, and the emotion is wrong. The problem isn't your imagination. The problem is that you are letting the AI to be the director. In my years working in commercial photography, we didn't just point and shoot. We used specific lens and angles to manipulate how the audience feels. Hi, I'm Lin. Welcome to Linspiration. I help creative and business master generative AI without losing their soul. Today, we are fixing your composition. I'm going to show you the specific shot size keywords from extreme wide to macro that will force the AI to see the scenes exactly the way you see it. Alright, let's look at the baseline. I'm going to generate a standard image first. A young woman wearing a vintage leather jacket, looking over her shoulder, standing in a busy neon-lit Hong Kong street market at night. I just described what I want. The jacket, the pose, the neon lights, and the AI did a great job. It understands the objects. But as a director, I haven't told the AI how to look at her. It's a bit random. To fix this, we need to use trigger words that define the camera's distance and the lens choice. Let's start from far away and moving close. Here, I add extreme wide shot. In photography, we use this to establish the world. Notice I also mentioned a 60mm extreme wide angle lens. The reason behind is because wide lenses create distortion at the edges. It makes the background feels massive and the subject feels smaller within that space. If you want to show the chaos of the streets, you might need this wide view of the view. Oh, you will see I keep using word eyes level shot from now on. This is to lock our angle in place. I will teach you how to play with the camera angle in the future video. Now, we change to standard wide shot on a 24mm lens. You can see the difference. The 60mm distortion is gone. The lines are stricter on the edges. This is what I call storytelling shot. It is a balance. We see enough of the environment to know where the subject is, and the subject is large enough to command attention. This is your go-to shot for cinematic scenes. Moving in closer, this is the full shot. I specifically add the phrase full body visible from head to toe to force the AI not to crop her feet. If you are working in fashion or advertising and need to show her entire outfit, the shoes, the pants, the jacket fit, this is the prompt you need. Next, we come to medium close-up shot. The mood change. We are using 85mm lens. In the photography world, this is a classic portrait lens. Notice what happened to the background. It compressed. The neon light becomes soft blurs, what we call bokeh. We are cutting her off at the chest, the distraction of the street is gone, and we start to focus on her body language and reaction. Then I swap to a 200mm lens. A long lens like this flattens the facial features, which is very flattering for portraits. At this distance, the story is entirely about her emotion. If you want your audience to feel what the character is feeling, you might need this. Finally, we have the extreme close-up. For this, we tell the AI to use a macro lens. We aren't looking at the person anymore. We are looking at her sensory details, the grain of the leathers, the texture of the skin, the reflection in her eyes. This is abstract. It's about touch and feeling. Same girl, same leather jacket, same street, but 6 completely different stories just by changing the lens and the shot size. Once you understand the physics of the different lenses, you can start to improvise. Mix and match these prompts, break the rules to fit your imagination. So, stop letting the AI guess your composition. Take control of the camera. I'm Lin. This is Linspiration, and I will see you in the next one.